everyone, Alice here, and thank you so much for tuning into today's art video. Today we are going to be making jellyfish. So all you guys are going to need for this is your paper plate that's already cut and has hole punches in it, your two little white pieces of paper, your two little black pieces of paper, and your yarn. So to get this started, you're going to start by just taking one piece of yarn and threading it through one of the holes. So now that that's threaded through, you can go ahead and just tie one little knot to make sure that it stays in place. So that's what it'll look like. You can do a second little knot if you want to make sure it'll really stay in place. So I'm going to do two little knots. So there's my first string. So now I'm going to grab my next string. I'm going to do this pink and orange one, and I'm going to thread it through my second hole. I'm going to line up the sides so they're pretty even with each other, and then I'm going to tie two knots. I'll show you guys what that looks like. So you have your two strings, one string here, one string here. You make a loop, you pull it through, and you pull it down. I'm going to do one more. Make your loop, pull one through, pull it down. So there's my second string. I'm going to go ahead and go to my third string, thread it through, make the sides even, just like that, and do two knots again. One knot, two knots. Alrighty, so this is what it looks like so far. These are the little jellyfish little tentacles. So I'm going to take my last string, put it through the hole, make them even, and tie my two knots. Oops. One, two. So this is kind of what yours should look like when you finish tying on all your yarn. If you want to take some little scissors and make them even, you can, but I kind of like how they're different lengths. I think it's pretty cool. So now that we're here, you're going to go ahead and get your two white circles, and you're going to glue them on. They're the eyes. You're going to just glue them onto the paper plate. So this is, you're going to glue them on like that, kind of close to each other. So super easy. Okay. And then you're going to glue the two black circles right on top of those two white circles. So this is kind of what it'll look like when you're all done. So there's your jellyfish. I'm going to go see if I can find some glue or some tape, and I'll check back in when I'm all done. Alrighty, I found some glue. So I am going to begin gluing on my white circles. I'm just going to put some glue on the back of it, and then I'm just going to go ahead and press it on. So there's one. I'm going to put some glue on the other one. I think I'm going to make his eyes pretty close to each other. So there's one and two. So now that you've done that, if you have some googly eyes at home, you can put some googly eyes on it. But if you don't, you can take your two little black circles and do the same thing. So I'm going to put some glue and then put it on my white circle, just like that. Then I'm going to do the same thing for the other one. Alrighty, look, there it is. So now when you've gotten to this part, you're basically done. If you want to, you can take some other markers. So I have all of these different colors of markers, and you can kind of decorate and color your jellyfish. So I think I'm gonna just give my jellyfish some stripes or something. I don't know, I'm gonna kind of come up with it as I go. But so you guys can go ahead and color your jellyfish too if you want. It's up to you. Do you guys know anything about jellyfish? I don't really know very much. I know they live in the ocean, and their tentacles, the little things that go down from their body, these little things, they can sting you, which sounds pretty scary, but that's okay. Just don't get too close to one, maybe. I've also seen some at the zoo, and at the zoo you can kind of touch the tops of them. I think they make it really safe, but I always remember they felt super weird whenever I did that. So right now I'm kind of just drawing little stripes on my jellyfish. I don't think jellyfish have stripes, but I think it's pretty fun looking. Have you guys ever been to the zoo and seen some jellyfish? I think it's pretty cool. Or have you been to the ocean and seen a jellyfish? That would be kind of scary. So I'm just switching from color to color, just giving him these little stripes going up and down his face. Alrighty, so I'm just about done. And he's not perfect, but that's okay. So there he is. There is my jellyfish. You can also color the back if you want. You can really just have so much fun with this. And then you can hang them up on your wall. You can do whatever you want to. I hope you guys had so much fun talking and following along to this super cool art project, and I'll see you guys for our next video. Bye everyone.